So I want to say thank you to Amber for helping introduce me into this world and getting her into this connections of strength and conditioning. So I wanted to start off with what is an instant activity. It's something that helps get us the class designed to get it off to a quick and dynamic and a fun start. So sometimes those activities might just be something fun, kind of goofy. As we all know, if we are learning, it's definitely more fun and engaging if we right away have something to do. So doing an instant activity can get us going. It helps build connection between not only classmates, but the teacher as well. It can maybe be a nice challenge, quick engagement strategy, and it also just gets them dialed in and focused. These can be things that don't require any equipment. They can be lasting 30 seconds to 2 minutes, your choice. You could also plug them in at the end if you have extra time, just to have another team building opportunity for your kids. All right, so right now what I'm gonna need you to do is stand up and we're gonna head back that way. I'm gonna need you to buddy up. Perfect. So we've got stations at hula hoops. We won't use the hula hoops just yet, but those are out for here in a little bit. So with your buddy right now, this first one's called Quick Hands. Horacio, can you come here real quick? So Horacio is my partner for right now. He'll go back to his buddy. His hands are on top, mine are on bottom. We're always in an athletic stance in these things. He wants to try to move his hands away from me as fast as possible. I can go 1 or I can go 2. After I get it, then we switch, and then he goes. All right, so practice quick hands with your buddy. Go for it. All right, you need a buddy? Oh, you got it? Perfect. Don't forget to switch if you need to. Don't forget to switch. Yeah, switch when you hit. Switch when you hit. All right, bring it back in. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. So the next one's very similar. This one's called Gunslingers, though. So do we want to play the video if you want? We're good if not. All right, so Mr. Corona's my partner here. I've got my hands on my hips. He has his hands out. He's going to go up or down. He does not want to get hit by my hands. So athletic stance once again. Okay, then we switch. So switch after you get slapped. Dang it. Okay, so that's where you're going. Gunslingers, go for it. Don't forget to switch if you haven't yet. Don't forget to switch. Three, 2, and 1. All right, the next one that we've got going, Mr. Corona, I want you on your tummy here. This one's going to be thumb war, but people like to cheat and use their arms during thumb war, and Horacio would clearly beat me. But my thumb's pretty dang good. So we'll get down low. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. All right. Okay, so anyways, thumb war your buddy real quick on the ground. Elbow has to make contact on the floor. Perfect. All right, when you're done, stand it on up. When you're done, stand it on up. All right, the next one that we've got going, so you're going to notice all of these require like no equipment to start off with. So if you need something for like 30 seconds, just kind of fun, notice all of you when you get into it, you have this smile on your face and it's just fun. It's exciting. And then when you make contact with your like teammates, you know, kids like touching each other quite a bit. We're always saying, quit touching each other. This is the one time like, hey, I get to go thumb wrestle my buddy. I get to do this, okay? The next one, we've got finger joust. Do you guys want to demonstrate this one here? So we've got our fingers here, and they are trying to joust with their index finger. Don't get poked by your buddy. All right, give it. Great job. You guys give it a shot. Finger joust. Go for it. Yeah, so you just don't want to get poked. So he's trying to poke your shoulder. Yep. Go for it. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, the next one, since you guys are like the same size, I'm clearly going to lose this one. All right, so you're going to get in a plank. This is a plank tug of war. Let's go high plank like this one for right now. So they are both in the top plank position. They are going to put their hands out and grasp. When I say go, they're going to try to pull the other one over. Ready, set, go. All right, so Horacio won that one. Your other option, you could go down to an elbow plank. And so it's elbow plank or high plank tug of war. Give one of those a shot with your buddy. Go for it. You choose which one you want. Thanks for viewing my demos. I love how like it's literally, well, this one's not your video, but all the other ones. So one thing you're going to notice, you could go left hand, you could go right hand. You just have to decide if you want to go both sides, you could. You might have to go a tiebreaker round, though, if you do 2 rounds. All right, the next one is going to be a partner takedown. So you guys are going to, can you sit down and then wrap arms? Perfect. So they're back to back. One arm's going to be over, one arm's going to be under. Perfect. So Horacio's trying to pull Kobe down this way. Kobe's trying to pull Horacio down that way. So once you make it to the ground, that's the winner. So if Horacio makes it to his left, he wins. If Kobe makes it to his left, he wins. Ready? Go. Oh, Horacio got it. All right, give it a shot. One arm over, one arm under. One arm under. One arm over, one arm under. You're going to the side with your arm over. Yeah! Yeah, his left arm was on top, so you're going left. I bet right would be easier, honestly. I went to the side that my arm was over, but you just choose. Yeah, so this one, you're going that way, you're going to your right. So you're both going right. You're trying to go right, yep. Ready, set, go. Oh, you did it! Hey! All right, let's bring it back in. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. This next one, we've got Kobe and Horacio back to back still again. This one's a good challenge. These are really the nimble ones, so sit down. And they are going to have their arms locked again. So this is something that I did the other day with my kids. So we just did the tug of, or the war. Now they got to get up with their partner. So who could get up the fastest in groups? So it would be like all of you versus each other. Ready, set, go. Hey, they did it. All right, let's see who can do it in here. I'll give you a start. I'll give you a countdown. All right, ready. Set, go. Woo! That was really good. All right, people. So then the next one, so that was the partner get up. So you can like tie these together. The next ones are like called cat and mouse. So you might not necessarily do this at the beginning, but maybe you did some kind of warm up and you want to have something that's kind of competitive that involves sprints. This cat and mouse would be good. So for example, we would have one buddy here on the black line. So if Horacio was here, Kobe would be back here on this gray line. And it'd be like, when I clap my hands, sprint, okay? So if Horacio were to make it to the other side and Kobe tags him before then technically the cat got the mouse. You could do different starting points. So you could go 2-point starting point, 3-point, 4-point. You could be laying on the ground, supine. There's a lot of different variations for cat and mouse. We have them on the videos up there if you want to see. So just lots of different variations. The kids absolutely love it, especially if you add in the whole go when I say an even number. So I'll say 3, 9, 11, and then I'll say 4, and that's when they go. So you can just decide, like, how do you want them to start instead of just saying go all the time. All right, the next one that we've got is calf tag. Are you guys ready? All right, so this one is, the wrestlers absolutely love this, but anyone does as well. So the goal is to try to slap the other person's calf. If you need a modification, you could go with slapping the knee or elbow. You get to decide which body part they're going after. The main thing is having space so people aren't going to get into each other. So I usually give about 20 seconds, and it's how many times you can tag their calf. So keep track of your wins and losses. All right, on your marks, get set, go. So sometimes they're going to get on the ground. Typically, you might not see them get on the ground, but they get into it. 3, 2, and 1. So this one does get a little bit more intense, but give it a shot. Give it a little practice. Maybe you want to do a knee tag with your buddy. That's a lot easier. All right, go for it. Give it a try. You guys are killing it. Killing it. Oh, no. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so with your buddy, I want you to go to where there's a hula hoop. So you and your buddy are going to be at a hula hoop. You can leave the hula hoop on the floor. All right, I want you and your buddy to get out the cone. So have the cone out. And then you and your buddy, so one buddy, put the cone down, have your right foot lining up with it, and then your buddy's on the other side with their right foot lined up to the cone. Perfect, just like so. I'm sure you've seen this before. You can use any piece of equipment. It's not just a cone. You could use a bean bag. You could use a ball. You could use a TheraBand, whatever you have. So I'm going to say different body parts, head, shoulders, knees. When I say go or cone, I like to twist it up, and sometimes it's not what I say, it's what I mean. But when I say go or cone, you got to grab the cone first. I usually go 3 rounds of this. All right, are you ready? Athletic stance, chest up. Some of my kids, they'll be down here on athletics, so like make sure you're in an athletic stance, okay? Ready? Head, shoulders, knees, back, shoulders, head, eyes, cone. Perfect. All right, round 2. Let's go with left foot is lined up. Now left foot. So now maybe we're promoting grabbing with our left hand. A lot of times we tend to be right side dominant. Now we maybe are focusing on left side. All right, ready? Eyes, ears, mouth, nose, knees, come. Great job. Is anyone tied where we have a stalemate right now? All right, everyone else, this is for all the marbles, okay? So if you've lost the first 2, this next one, this counts now. You're the winner. All right, ready? Last round. Same foot. We'll stay with same foot. Ready? Head, shoulders, knees, toes, eyes, ears, mouth, hair, scapula, femur, patella. Come. All right, so one thing I like to throw in there, I like to teach about the bones and the muscles of the body. So I'll do that like as a review game in health class, or like if I need a review and we have a test later on that week, this is a fun way to be able to tie in our memory of what we talked about prior in the week. All right, so then the next one, your buddy, let's put that cone back, and then I want you to get a scarf. Perfect. So this one, the buddy is going to be facing me right now. The person with the scarf is going to be right there. So like Horacio is going to face me. Kobe's right there. Kobe's going to have the scarf high. Horacio is going to follow the commands of head, shoulders, knees, and whatever. When I say go, Horacio is going to have to quick turn and catch the scarf. Now, if you want to make it a little harder, you could use like a ball or a bean bag, but for the sake of this, we'll use the scarf right now. So person in front, are you ready? Athletic stance, head, shoulders, knees, toes, go. Perfect. Oh, I forgot the most important part. That's my fault. My bad. I forgot to say, when I say go, you drop. Sorry about that. Turn it around. We'll go one more round. That was my bad. That's when the kids would call me out and say, ah, you messed up. All right, ready? Head, shoulders, eyes, ears, go. Perfect. All right, switch it around. We'll each go one time there, and then we'll call it good. Other person's here. Head, shoulders, knees, toes, go. Perfect. So you could have a focus of maybe you have to grab it with a certain hand, maybe you have to turn and land on one foot. You can make different variations to that as well.
My name is Isaiah Newson, and I'm the head strength and conditioning coach at Donaldson Christian Academy. So I am an NHSSCA member. I actually got into the NHSSCA by Fred Eves. He is a mentor of mine, and since day one he's preached, hey, you need to attach yourself to this family. They will take care of you, they will share resources with you, and they will help you out as much as possible. So I've had an incredible experience being a part of the NHSSCA, and I look forward to things to come. Honestly, it's the family-like atmosphere. When you go to other conferences, there are other incredible speakers, and you get a chance to learn a ton of valuable information. But when you come to a NatCon with the NHSSCA, you automatically walk in and you feel a sense of family. You feel a sense of you've never left, right? And so I enjoy getting a chance to be around Gary. I get a chance to be around Rich, and those guys do an incredible job of facilitating the NHSSCA, NatCon, and any of the other conferences that you'll go to. It's been an incredible experience, and I implore you, you need to get out, you need to see a conference, you need to get around these coaches. It's an incredible learning experience, and you won't be disappointed at all. Really, the resources, the people that you get a chance to be connected with, it's really easy to attach yourself with a state and a region representative. And so that's probably the biggest thing for me, is being able to connect with people who can connect me with other people or connect me with resources to help me train my athletes and give them the best experience possible.
All right, the next one was Simon Says Variations. But Simon Says Variations, that could just be, regular Simon Says, touch your femur, touch your scapula, but without the equipment. Let's say you didn't have anything, you could just do Simon Says. Very simple game. After that, I have a rope pull or arm pull. So, Mr. Corona and Kobe, can you come on out here? Perfect, you don't need any equipment for this one. So if you have like little dog ropes, we have those at school, but not a lot of people have those. So you can just use your hands. So this one, Mr. Corona and Horacio and Kobe are going to try to pull each other. Now the thing is, their feet have to stay planted. If anyone budges their feet, that means that they lost this one. All right, ready, set, go. All right, I think Kobe lost that one. Very simple, very easy. It's like tug of war. One thing you got to tell your kids, don't let go, okay, or else it could be very bad. All right. So give this a shot with your buddy right now. Tug of war. If your feet move, you lose. Ready? Go. 3, 2, and 1. All right. So the people who tend to be really bigger can win that one. Now this next one is a little bit tougher. So you'd be balancing on one foot. You can choose if it's going to be the same side or opposite. So just talk with your buddy which foot's going to be down. And now it's more of a balance game, and who is going to probably have a lower center of gravity for this one. All right, let's go. One foot on the ground. You choose which foot. Ready, go. All right, 3, 2, and 1. They were going forever. All right, this next part, you need to have 2 different colors of bean bags for your buddy. Perfect. And then Horacio and Kobe, can you come up here? So this one is called bean bag, different progressions of this. There's a lot more than what I'm going to show you. I've used this a lot with my freshmen and upperclassmen, and one thing that it really challenges them, especially 8 o'clock in the morning. So this is like something we start off with. and then eventually we start adding on to it, making it harder. So Horacio and Kobe, I want you to be in athletic stance, beanbag in your right hand. I want you to pass it to your left, and then you're going to pass across. Feet are just in an athletic stance. Ready? Go. Perfect. And one thing we want to think about is pattern, like hearing the rhythm. So sometimes I'll play a song, and I want them to go to the beat, okay? We have a really great band program, so sometimes we'll try to find the song that they're playing. Perfect. So what I want you to do right now, with your partner, have that beanbag in your right hand. The other person has it in their right hand. Pass to yourself, pass across. Ready, set, go for it. Three, two, one. I'm going to have you change directions. This is when your mind gets boggled. Change direction. So start it in your left hand, pass to your right, go across. Ready, set, go. Three, two, one. All right, nice job. This next one is going to be oval, where it goes behind the back and pass. So Mr. Corona and Kobe, can you show that one starting in your right hand? Pass behind your back, pass across, perfect. Same thing, but now it's going behind the back. Ready? Starting in your right hand, pass behind your back to your left. Ready, set, go. My videos weren't working, so it's like, yeah, you're here.
That worked out well.
Oh, this one's going to be a struggle for the next one.
The opposite?
We're going to add footwork to it. 3, 2, and 1. So we can always go different direction, but now one thing that I like to add into it is footwork. So right now, I want you to practice this. Right foot forward and back, left foot forward, back. So like transferring your weight, it's more just like a tap, but we're going to add footwork to it. So we're going to go back to making a square, so keeping it in front of our body. And every time I exchange with my partner, I would take a step and then come back as I pass it. And then I take a step with the other foot and back. So can you guys demonstrate that there? Ready? Go for it. And one thing I challenge them is to try to make it so if my right foot goes, my partner's right foot goes. So it's kind of like we mesh well together. Ready, set, go. Perfect. All right, give that a shot with your partner. Give it a shot. Go for it.
Doing great.
3, 2, and 1. Now this one gets kind of mind-boggling. Do you want me to do this next one? Hold this. All right, so the next one that gets kind of confusing, this is where one beanbag stays in front and one goes behind. So Mr. Corona has the orange one. Orange is going to go behind. Yellow is only going to go in front. So you'll understand this here once we get going. Ready, set, go. So I'm really having to think about, there's a couple patterns going on. We've got beat, we've got alternating. So right now with your partner, this is how I help my kids. I don't know if I brought any blue ones, but if I ever have a black or blue beanbag, I say B goes behind, black, blue. But I think I made it hard on you guys. So figure out which one's going to go behind, which one's going to go in front. Go for it. You're good to start if you're ready. Go for it. I got a little excited. Are you ready to add footwork to it? 3, 2, and 1. All right, just a reminder, you can always add the footwork, so that's what we've got next, or go the other direction. So Mr. Corona and I, orange is behind, yellow's in front. We're going to take a step with our right foot first. Ready, set, go. All right, so give that a shot. Declare your right foot goes first. That makes it easier. Go for it. Little tricky. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Get the 2 bouncy balls that are on the ground now. 2 bouncy balls. Perfect. All right, so this one you want to be about 5 yards apart. Good distance, okay? So this one, Horacio and Kobe, come on out here. You need the 2 bouncy balls there. Are they missing? Oh, there they are. They traveled. So this one is going to be, this is called like the Ball of Viz X series. There's a lot of videos on this. But this one is very similar. It's like the bigger version of the bean bags that you just did. So we're going to do the same concept. You're going to have it in your right hand. You're going to bounce it to your partner, catch with your left, and then pass it to the right hand. Ready, set, go. Bounce. Oops. Just go across the body. Ready, go. Perfect. And then they pass it. So they're still making a square, but it's now with the bouncy ball. Now when you catch it, I want your hand to like scoop it underneath. I know that's not always what we want in PE, but underhand scoop is going to be easier for catching these ones. All right, give that a shot with your partner. Go for it. Yep, same hand every time, yep. 3, 2, 1, change direction on that, because you're going to notice one hand struggles, one hand does it. Go the other direction now, go for it. Three, 2, 1. The last one of this, you could go behind your back and then pass it. So it's the same thing, but when you catch it, just go behind your back and transfer it that way. Give that a shot. Go for it. No. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to skip a few, but she's fine. All right, so this next one, these are the T-Rex reactives. So Kobe, I want you to hold the balls above Horacio there. Horacio's hands are going to be underneath. He's going to have to react and try to grab that item. Now, tennis balls would be more ideal for this. Go for it. Ooh, nice snag. Right idea. So a lot of times I celebrate if you touched it, that's great. If you catch it, even better. Once again, tennis balls are probably better for this. So give that a shot with your partner. You can start it higher to make it easier. If they're more advanced, you can go lower. Go for it. Rock, paper, scissors. I probably just skipped it. No. I was just skipping a few, just getting to ones that they might use more. All right, 3, 2, and 1. All right, and then the last thing that I was going to talk about was, does anyone like to teach juggling in here at all, or hand-eye coordination stuff? All right, I want everyone to get their 3 scarves right now. Get some scarves. This was one of my favorite things to teach with middle schoolers because they thought it was just the neatest thing that I could do. My professor made this a requirement for me to be able to learn at 21. So of course I had to learn. So right now, I want you to grab each corner of your scarf. Now notice, some of you have trash bags as your scarf. Let's say you don't have scarves, you can juggle with like a Walmart sack. So holding it in the corner, you only need 2 right now. Put the 1 on the floor. So we are just going to go toss, toss, catch, catch, and it's going to make an X in the air. Looks like this. Toss, toss, catch, catch. So I'm going to toss across, catch on the same side. So toss, toss, catch, catch. Give that a shot. Toss, toss, catch, catch. And a lot of times kids will mimic what I say. That's great. Toss, toss, catch, catch. Toss, toss, catch, catch. All right, 3, 2, 1. You guys are so advanced, we're ready to move on to the next step. All right, so I have 2 in one hand, 1 in the other. The hand that has 2 has to go first, and I always remind my kids that, and then they have to repeat it back to me. So right now I just want you to play catch with the middle one, the one that's being pinched. I'm holding it 3-finger, and then the gun's got that one there. So it goes just toss and catch. I'm playing catch with the middle one right now. Toss and catch. Give that a shot. Toss and catch. Toss and catch. Sweet. Another one. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Now, the hand that has 2, we're going to go toss, toss, catch, catch. So this one, that's the third one here. It doesn't do anything. So the hand with 2 goes first. So it's going to go blue, then orange. So toss, toss, catch, catch. Notice I didn't do anything with that last one. Toss, toss, catch, catch. Give that a shot. Toss, toss, catch, catch. Toss, toss, catch, catch. All right, now you are ready to do a full-on cycle. So there you're going to make a pattern. So you have your 3 scarves in front of you. The hand that has 2 has to go what? First. So my pattern's going to go blue, orange, red. So blue, orange, red. Blue, orange, red. Blue, orange, red. Yay, give that a shot. You can go, Rossio. I'm so used to calling you Mr. Corona, where I'm like, oh shoot, that's not his name. The hand, yep, so I would go with the pincher one first. So yellow, red, blue. Yellow, red, blue. And then you want to toss high. Perfect. 3, 2, and 1. And then if you get advanced, you can move to the bean bags. And the main thing is you're trying to hit your corners when you juggle. Other than that, that's all I got. If you have any questions, let me know.